this is Quek here. Welcome to another session of my Facebook Live. In today's session, I would like to talk about marketing. And the topic is how to do a Facebook Live effectively. Now, I think this is a very important topic because Facebook Live is a very great platform to get yourself known and also to brand yourself. Okay, now what is Facebook Live actually? Facebook Live actually is a streaming platform that is provided by Facebook free of charge, whereby you can do your video or your recording live. It is all about live streaming, all right? Now, of course, the advantage of live streaming is that, Facebook will give you more advantage, all right? They give you more advantage by showing your video to more people and so on. But the disadvantage is that since it is live, it is not as easy as doing a recorded video, okay? So, why do we need to do a Facebook Live? Let's have a look at why do we need to do a Facebook Live. Number one is about branding, all right? In any business you are doing, you need to brand yourself, all right? Remember, branding is very important. Look at Coca-Cola, look at McDonald's, how they brand themselves, all right? So basically, you got to brand yourself personally as well. Okay, if you want to be successful in what you do. Okay, now branding comes with giving value to your people, okay, to your group of people who are following you. All right, so basically branding is actually important because you need to give value, and when you do a Facebook Live, it's about giving value. All right, so basically a Facebook Live should be done to give value to your prospects. All right, it's not about selling your things or what, it's about branding and giving value to your prospects. Okay, now I know some people do Facebook Live showing they are on holidays and so on, but basically that is not giving value. All right, what I'm talking about, giving real value to the people by teaching them, showing them how to do certain things and so on. Like today's topic, I'm showing you how to do a Facebook Live effectively. Okay, now to do a Facebook Live, what are the things you need? Let's have a look at some of the things that you need. These are only some of the important things that you need. Number one, of course, you can use a handphone, all right? You need a handphone. I mean, a lot of people might use the computer, but I believe using a handphone is very important because the handphone, they have more, a better resolution and so on, whereby the video can be clearer, all right? As compared to the computer, because some of the computers, the RAM are smaller and so on. But for a handphone, especially if you are using smartphone or iPhone, the resolution is much better, so the picture is much clearer. Okay, so the first thing you need is a handphone or a computer, laptop or whatever. All right, now the second thing you need to do is, if you have got using a handphone, of course you need to have a stand. All right, you need to have a stand to hold your phone in place. All right, and your phone must be about 2 feet away, 2 to 2.5 feet away from you. All right, rather than in front of you like this, which is not good. So it must be a few feet away from you. So you need a stand. And the third important thing is you need to have a mic. All right, the mic is very important. So get a reasonable good mic. Okay, there are many types of mic outside there, and I believe that a clip mic is better. All right, this like what I'm using here is a clip mic. I clip it to my collar. All right. Some people have a very expensive mic whereby it is in front of them. Well, it's your choice, but I believe that a clip mic should be sufficient enough. You just get a better model. All right, I believe that it's not that expensive. All right, if you can look up at Amazon or any other sites, if you are in Malaysia, you can look at Shopee or Lazada. There are many types of mics there that you can buy. All right, and I believe that that is a very important ingredient because the sound system is very important. All right, people must be able to hear you properly. Now, the other thing that is also important is the lighting. You need to have proper lighting. All right, need to have proper lighting, because if the lighting is not good, then your picture may not appear very clear. All right, like myself here, I have bought a ring, a ring whereby it is a light. That is a ring. I'm not sure what you actually call it, but it's a ring. All right, it's a ring light, and you can get it over again Shopee or Lazada or Amazon. This is something that you require. Okay, so what I do is I put the thing, the light in front of me, or behind the phone. All right, But the problem is that, you can see, because of the brightness of the light, you can see some reflection on my glasses. All right, if you wear glasses, then that may be a problem. In fact, I already have a good pair of lens here, whereby it is supposed to be non-reflective, but still, I'm not sure, it is still a reflection, but, well, those are the minor things, okay? So those are what you need, okay, to do a Facebook Live. Of course, there are some people who do Facebook Live not sitting down, whereas when they are walking around and so on, probably they get somebody or they use a selfie to do a Facebook Live. But I believe that, if you want to do a how-to type of Facebook Live, then you need to be able to sit down and prepare yourself properly, okay? Now let's talk about the preparation here. Preparation is so important here, right? You got to be very prepared if you want to do a Facebook Live. It's not a joke, you got to. It's not like playing a game or what. It is a business, all right? It is something that you are doing, giving value to people, to brand yourself. So preparation is that, you need to have notes, okay? Like myself, I prepare the note, and the note is on my computer. My computer is at the back of the mobile phone here, right? And there's a notepad here whereby all the notes are there in point form. Of course, you need to have a note there, all right? So that you can look through the note sometimes, and so that your presentation will be smoother, okay? Now, the other thing besides notes is this. You need to practice it as well, all right? You can't have the note there and then after that just go live. The most important thing is practice is what makes perfect. So you got to go through your note and practice yourself first a few times before you go live. So it's important. Preparation is so important, all right? Now, the other thing is that you must have excitement, all right? Excitement is so important. When you talk to people, you cannot be talking to people live, like half sleepy, like of no interest and so on. No, you got to be excited, all right? So do it, because people love excitement. Excitement carries energy, all right? So it's important to be excited, all right? I mean, this is all about practice, all right? Now, initially, maybe you might be fearful and so you might be scared, but get over with it, all right? And be excited about it, because remember, movements create the emotion. When you move, you create the excitement, okay? So it's important to be able to appear to be excited. Talk with excitement, talk with, with tonality that's high and so on. Power. You must have power, all right? Now, besides preparation, let's talk about the structure. How do you structure your Facebook Live? There are a few things you can do in your Facebook Live. Number one, when you start, you can introduce yourself. Of course, you introduce yourself. I always have a short introduction. I say, this is Richard Quek here from Malaysia, all right? So something like an introduction to know who you are. Then secondly, you introduce the topic, right? Like I said, today's topic, I'm talking about how to do a Facebook Live effectively. So you got to have a topic, introduce the topic as well. That's the structure. And I believe, after that, you got to teach. Of course, you got to teach, right? You got to talk about it and so on, all right? Now, the last thing I think is important is the CTA, or what we call the call to action. Call to action is very important because you got to tell people what to do, all right? Call to action is to tell people what to do, all right? Like what I end is, every time you notice how I do it, I tell people, if you like what you see and you hear, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. Are you with me? Calling to you all to help me to take action. So most people they need instruction, put it this way, all right? They need instruction to follow, all right? So no wonder a lot of people are employees. They can listen to the company, the bosses, and so on. So they are so used to getting instructions. So you got to instruct them, tell them what to do, okay? So that is a structure. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is that when you start doing a Facebook Live, you make a lot of mistakes, that's for sure. You'll make a lot of mistakes, all right? But what I advise you is that if you make any mistake, just continue. Ignore it like nothing happened. Just continue, all right? Because mistake, even at my stage today, sometimes I do make mistake as well. But what to do? If the mistake is there, because it is live, you cannot go and edit the video. Just go on, continue on like nothing happened. So you got to remain relaxed all the time. Don't panic, okay? So when you make mistake, just continue, all right? Remember that. And of course, Facebook Live is something that you have to practice, all right? You have to keep on doing it all the time. All right, now, how often do you do your Facebook Live? This is another big question. How often? Now, I would recommend that you do a Facebook Live at least 1 to 3 times a week. 1 to 3 times a week. Like myself, previously, before this, I was doing 6 times a week. 6 times a week. All right, I know 6 times a week is quite a lot, but it takes a lot of time and so on. So that's why I reduce it to 2 times a week now. But for you all, if you are new, you can do 1, 2, or 3 times a week. Good enough. No need to have 6 times a week, all right? So 2 or 3 times a week, that's good enough, okay? And the other recommendation I can give you is that do your Facebook Live on a fixed day and fixed time, all right? Fixed day and fixed time, so people know well in advance when is your Facebook Live, all right? And before you do a Facebook Live, what I always do, I will post an image of the Facebook Live, and I also put a description of what is the topic like and so on, about half an hour before, at least half an hour before the Facebook Live go live, all right? So to let people know what is going on. So it's important. And you can do Facebook Live on 2 places. Number 1, you can do your Facebook Live on your profile page, which I'm doing here now is on my profile page. But you can also do on your fan page. All right, if you have a fan page, which you could easily set up a fan page, it is called a fan page or a business page. It is free. You set it up and you can do a Facebook Live there as well. All right, and the advantage of a fan page is that, you know, that if you do a Facebook Live on one fan page, you can also cross it to other fan pages as well. Like say you have fan page A, B, and C, 3 fan pages, all right? So you can do fan page, like Facebook Live on fan page A, and then while you do the live on fan page A, it will appear on fan page B and C as well. So you don't have to do 3 times. You do 1 time, it will be live on the other fan page as well. This is something that is quite recent. I don't think a lot of people know about it, but basically this is what is useful when you use a fan page. All right, that means you do one Facebook Live on one fan page, it will be going live on another 2 or 3 or whatever fan page that you have. Okay, that is very, very important. Now remember this, like anything in life, practice makes perfect. Isn't it true? Practice makes perfect. You have to keep on doing it until you get used to it. I mean, you make mistakes along the way, that's for sure. I have looked at my Facebook Live when I first started compared to now. Now I'm more relaxed, I'm more confident. And so when I first started, it was not easy. Although I can talk in front of thousands of people, right? In a public, I can talk to thousands of people, but here is talking in front of a phone, right? And basically that's it, you know. But it's a matter of getting used to it. So if you really want to have success in what you do, especially in marketing, all right, make use of Facebook Live. After all, you know, it's free. Do you realize that, you know Oprah Winfrey, right? Oprah Winfrey, she's very popular because she has got her own TV channel. Is it true? She got her own TV channel. That's why she's very popular. Well, of course, she's very popular because she's supported by a successful TV channel. But do you realize that today, you have your own TV channel as well, because Facebook allows you to do your live. All right, so it's just like you are just like Oprah Winfrey. The only thing is that, you know, you are not having a TV channel, but you have Facebook that is giving you the platform to use for free. So why not make use of it? All right, I know that a lot of people are making use of Facebook Live, but I'm not sure, you know, whether they're following the guidelines that I'm telling you here. So basically, this is all I'll share with you today. I hope that you really learned something. And like I said, I just want to remind you, knowing is of no use. You got to practice or take action on what you know. Okay? Then if you have got any question, feel free to message me or ask me in the comment and so on. I'll be glad to help you. Okay? So anyway, I thank you for your time here that you spend with me. I do appreciate it very much. And if you like what you see and hear, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. All right, I really appreciate very much, because remember, Facebook and social media is all about engagement. I appreciate engagement very much. Okay, so I will see you again next week for another Facebook Live. All right, I think it will be on Monday. So this is Richard Quek here from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.